happening right now.
And welcome to the Motor City! That's right, for those of you just tuning in, this is the Stampede, fourth celebration of the all-new 7th generation Ford Mustang. Make some noise! My name's Jared Ganda, and I am in the heart of downtown Detroit, right here with thousands of Mustang owners, fans,
coming out right
media, and Ford employees. Over the last week, fans across America
the recording over here
woken
on
up.
camera.
What was that? That's the rumble of a stampeding steel herd. You could feel it. A convoy of Mustangs from every generation left Tacoma, Washington, and have finished right here in the Motor City. Go ahead. Let's go. As you can see, the celebrations have already started. There's plenty more action to come, and I'll be honest, maybe a few surprises along the way. Sure, you're gonna see the all-new Mustang tonight, but you have no idea how far we're gonna take it. Mustang is the longest continuous running sports car nameplate in North America. Sold on 6 continents. There's simply nothing like it. And we, the fans, know Mustang isn't just a means of getting from A to B. It's about enjoying everything in between. The journey, the freedom. Whether like me and hit the PCH in California or cruising around town with some homeboys, Mustang exists because of how it makes you feel when you get behind the wheel. It's an exhilarating experience that puts a ding smile on your face, right? But it's easier to forget that now more than ever, to move through life plugged in, but also tuned out. That's why Mustang is here with the wake-up call. And the wake-up call says, forget sensible, full send required. Lick the stamp and send it. No apology needed. And just think about all the different Mustangs on the road right now. I mean, shoot, hell, there are over 1,000 of them in downtown Detroit. Downtown, easy for me to say, I'm excited, I apologize. Downtown Detroit today. Make some noise, come on. I mean, all y'all, way back there. Whatever style, color, shoot, flavor, or performance level gets your motor running, you can bet there's a pony out there for you, as you'll see tonight. For a car that means so many things to so many different people, let's hear from Mustang fans around the world.
Hi.
Hello.
Assalamualaikum. Bonjour.
Hola amigos.
It's a 67 Mustang.
A Wendy 72.
68 um Fastback GT.
是2019款保时红 2.3T 性能版。
Mach 173.
A 1967 Ford Mustang.
Fastback 650 un Mach 173.
2019 Ford Mustang GT.
I just can't think of any more important product in my life than Mustang. It is the central theme that's run through all parts of my life.
Everybody has their own Mustang story.
My Mustang is something that gives me pride and joy and excitement.
There's a Mustang for everybody out there. Every generation can get a Mustang.
I was 7 years old and I remember the V8 sound.
What did you love about your Mustang? Am I allowed to say everything?
E tem essa questão do carro forte, do carro com design bonito.
Mustang has always been, it's always been the one. Someone always has a Mustang story.
Flying. بحس ان انا طاير. اول ما بركب السيارة بحس ان انا طاير.
Sounds cool, looks cool, turns a few heads on the street.
I think Mustang's a cultural icon. Can't have any more fun driving than you can in a Mustang.
Mustang 精神就是自由独立、奋进、迎难而上。
Turning the music loud, putting the windows down and just driving.
很有个性，很自我。
I've taken it all over the country and made friends everywhere we go because of it.
That Mustang spirit, that Mustang feeling is what has helped make Mustang an icon.
It's powerful, it's quick, and it's done it year after year after year and generation after generation.
The new Mustangs just get better and better.
So many people cannot wait to see the automation, all the inventions that Ford come up with in this new Mustang.
I can't wait. You don't have to change it much, and there's such a good cars out.
That's our job, is to keep that spirit alive.
We will do our job to equip those Luana Pony muscle car with the best damn car they have ever seen. That's what we do at Ford.
Build the best damn car. Jim's right there. You heard it from the fans and how special Mustang is in their hearts and of course their lives. Now, let's meet some of them. Come on, get out. It's a little long walk, I get it. How we doing? Looking good, feeling good, excited, excitement. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us out here. So, these are, again, some big Mustang fans. I'm joined by Mustang super fan, Staying Mode. Did you raise the roof right there? Right. Okay, Staying Mode is in the building. Mustang team member and racer, Autumn Schwabe. There we go. Thank you so much. And an employee right there in the middle from the Flat Rock Assembly Plant. She's an employee. Maria Cunningham. So, Autumn, let's start with you because basically, you know, we had some words there previously, pre-show, but now we're in the core of it. We're in the thick of it. So, you have Mustang in your blood, right? I mean, you were born with this.
I sure do. I definitely bleed Ford blue blood. My mom grew up a Ford girl, so of course I had to follow her footsteps. Both my parents have such strong passion for Ford, and I just had to follow that along because they drag race multiple Ford vehicles, so many Mustangs, so of course I wanted to drag race as well. So I go to the track around the country really with my dad, and my first car was a ruby red 1993 Mustang that we saw in the pre-show, like
yep.
But back at home I have an 89 that's a full built race car, so you can see here.
I can see the smile through your helmet. Yeah, the window's open, but even with your helmet.
Yes, I have so much passion for drag racing, so much passion for motorsports, and you can see here that I can't just have one car, I have to have multiple Mustangs. So I'm just so honored to be here and to represent, you know, the marketing team behind Mustang and to be a racer myself.
Yeah, you even have a degree, right? Northwood University.
Yes, I went to Northwood University where I got a degree in aftermarket marketing and management that I really made my passion my career, and I'm so thankful that my love for Mustang brought me here today.
Awesome. Make some noise. Come on now. Thank you so much, Autumn. I appreciate it. All right, now, Maria, you are front and center. You work in the Flat Rock Assembly Plant, and your blood runs blue because you are a fifth-generation Ford employee. Make some noise.
That's right. I'm a fifth-generation Ford employee. My great-great-grandfather, he started the legacy for our family. I'm actually wearing the watch that he got when he retired after 35 years working for Ford and driving Ford cars. My grandfather still works at the Dearborn plant, and the rule at his house is if you don't drive a Ford, you park in the street. And just my whole life, I knew growing up in California that I was going to move to Michigan and work at Ford. I even told people, and they'd always look at me and say, "What are you talking about? Like, that's not how Ford works." But I knew, and my grandmother always told me, you can work at the plant off the highway. And when I got hired in at Ford, I hired in at the Mustang plant, and that is, in fact, the plant off the highway.
That's awesome. So what do you do now at Flat Rock?
Right now, I deck the engine into the Mustang, and I,
the axles?
The rear axles. Thank you.
It's all good.
I've been throughout the entire plant, though. I've worked in multiple departments and units, doing things like seat belts and pedals. I mean, literally all over.
Yeah, and what I think is interesting, so you've seen the new Mustang, right? Like, you've seen it a million times. They're ready to go. I mean, you've seen it, right?
Well, actually, like you said earlier about it driving down the street in the camo, it's been coming through our line in camo because they want to keep that top secret.
It's been one of the most secretive Mustangs of all Mustang histories, right? So even being at the plant, it's hush hush. Well, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate your story. Round of applause again. Flat Rock Assembly Plant. All right, last but not least, Staying Mode, raising the roof. All right, the story, the name. What's going on here, Staying Mode? Where's that? What's the inspiration?
Well, hey, Jared, and hey, all the Mustang family around the world. I'm super excited to be here. But yeah, the name is Staying Mode, and it's crazy how it stuck that even now my mom called me Staying Mode, so it's a little weird.
Get down here right now.
How these things work. But no, before we got to that name, my story started like many Mustang owners. In high school, it was my first car, and I just wanted to get a cool car. And at the time, it was a Mustang, and I got into it, and then I didn't know I would feel like a superhero once I got into it because I was able to be free. Being independent, personalizing it with my sound system, my wheels, taking my friend's Camaro, the whole nine. But I was who I am and who I like to be.
So, so how did the Staying Mode come to be? Again, like you said, it sounds like a superhero name.
Well, the name is way cooler than me, but basically what happened was when the S550 came out, it was love at first sight. I was like, I gotta have it, but unfortunately my bank account said not so fast. But luckily, Ford had the EcoBoost, which I could afford, and YouTube and social media was changing, so I started a channel called EcoBeast on YouTube, and I started it with that, and then the 2018 3rd Gen 5.0 came out, and I was like, oh, digital dash, the whole nine, right behind me. We call it the Black Mamba. I love that car. My friend Nick was like, you're no longer EcoBeast, you gotta change it. But I was like, what should I call myself now? Because like everything is taken now, right?
Yeah.
But Ford is great because the Mustang has different modes in it. It's got a track mode, it has a drag mode, even has a snow wet mode, but it didn't have a Stang mode. So that's what it was like. So that's what the name came in for Stang Mode.
I love it. It's really cool, and it speaks to the progression of a lot of Mustang owners out here. For Gen 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 1 to 7 to, and there's going to be 7. That's right. Because guess what? So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Because guess what? It's time. Might be on that Ford watch from your great-grandfather, right? But guess what? It's time. It is time. Let's say hello to the future. And Maria, this is a proud moment for you because guess what? The entire team from Flat Rock, they're out here, the assembly plant, all the employees. You're gonna build this absolute new iteration of the Gen 7 Ford Mustang and make some history. So without further ado, would you like to do the honors of introducing the Ford Mustang?
I would love to. On behalf of Ford and all the Mustang fans watching around the world, please welcome the all-new Ford Mustang.
I'm
vehicles, I can't leave you out. I can't leave you out. I'm excited. We're gonna have like a mosh pit right now. What an incredible lineup of vehicles. And here with me are some of the team behind it. What do you think, folks? This is the 7th generation of the Motor City's hometown sports car. And y'all made it happen. Y'all made it happen. So many y'all made it happen. So let's start with you, Alicia, if you could, down there at the end. Tell us about the evolution that took place behind the scenes to deliver this new Mustang lineup, please.
Yeah, of course. So the development of any of our products always starts with the customer. And as you saw in that amazing film earlier, of course Mustang is an American icon, but it's also a global icon. I've been super lucky and been able to live and work in different countries. So I've had a front row seat to how our enthusiasts across the globe just love that Mustang spirit of style, fun, and freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like the people here, right? Like the people here, do you like style, fun, freedom? No? Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, you can feel that passion in the crowd. And that's really the thing about Mustang. It is not a demographic, it's a mindset. But there are key things that ties our Mustang enthusiasts together. So one is their love and passion for Mustang, of course, but also their desire to express their personality and individuality with their Mustang. And everything that our customers love is here today in this lineup. We have got a GT convertible, a GT coupe, we've got the EcoBoost coupe, and of course there's also an EcoBoost convertible. But this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of how our customers can make their Mustang their own.
All right, you keep teasing us again. We're going to get into it. We're going to go deep dive. We have our team here. So how has your team been able to modernize such an icon? You know, I mean, it's a challenge and it's a responsibility. You have all these fans saying, what's next?
Yeah, well, the pressure was on for sure, but we have kept the spirit of Mustang. We have got that V8 soundtrack. We've got the manual transmission. We've got that open air, top down fun. But we've also injected it with new features and technologies to take that Mustang experience up a notch.
Okay, so I gotta ask, you're part of the team, you're working on this, you know, you got your hands all over, you got your fingerprints on it. What's your favorite?
Well, there's a lot to choose from, but I really love, we've got a Fox Body Mustang theme cluster. It will take you right back to the 80s. It's really cool. And it's even got a night mode with that iconic Ford green night color. It's awesome.
You're saying Fox Body, you said iceberg earlier. I'm thinking of Vanilla Ice and the 5.0, some of my hair top. All this Vanilla Ice talk, I don't know, again, Fox Body, Ice, it's insane. What else have you got?
Yeah, we've also got some really cool new performance features. We've got one that I know you're going to love. It's an electronic drift brake. Very cool. Yep. And we've also got a new feature called Remote Rev. It is 100% Mustang fun, no apologies. It's for our customers that just love the sound of their Mustangs. You can rev your throttle directly from the palm of your hands from your key fob. Super cool.
That's so cool. Yeah. I mean, cars and coffee, that's a big flex, but I'm here for it. That's awesome, right? Hey, you want to hear my car? Right? I mean, that's so cool.
That's it.
All right, I can't wait to learn more. And you know I'm a drift guy. I'm the voice of drift, Formula Drift, Von's a homie of mine, electronic drift. It's so awesome. But now I have to ask this.
All right, guys, I'm